Seniors, listen up. I'm going to teach you how to become a millionaire by the time you retire by doing almost nothing. You're going to open up a Roth IRA account with the Vanguard. Here's how to do it. Here's the proof that it works. Peace and blessings. Be well. Get money. Welcome back to another episode, family. Afro Senpai here. Seniors are either graduating or already have graduated, and the teachers at my school put together a little going away video a little going away video for the seniors, and we were limited to 20 seconds. So in 20 seconds I tried to explain how everybody who's graduating could become a millionaire by the time they retire. So this episode, I'm going to slow everything down and explain everything more in depth for you. Let's go. Okay, real quick. This is an educational video. I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. So this is purely educational. If I was just graduating high school, this is exactly what I would do today. So with that, don't try to sue me. If you don't end up with $1 million, you might end up with 900,000. I'm sorry, I'm doing the best I can here. So once you're at the website, you're going to click here on Open an Account. You're going to click Open New Account. You're going to select Electronic Bank Transfer. You're going to say, no, I'm new here, assuming your parents haven't set up a custodial account for you. You're going to scroll down. It's going to tell you the things that you need. You're going to click Continue. We're going to open up a retirement account, and it's going to be a Roth IRA. Long story short, a Roth IRA, you're putting in money that's already been taxed. And so when you go to take it out later at retirement, you don't have to pay taxes on it again like you would with a 401k, which is known as a tax deferred account because you pay taxes on it later. Enter in your information. I used fake phone numbers and fake social security numbers, but I'm blocking them out anyway just in case they happen to be somebody's real thing. And then it's going to say that you can't access it at this time, or it may say this. Just click Continue, and then you go to this portal, and then you just enter in your information again. I set my first primary goal for growth for my money because I want my money to grow. The second optional goal is going to be income because when I retire, I'll be using this as income. And then the source of the funding for this account, you can put salary. If you don't happen to have a job, just put other. So here you're going to talk about your employment. Whether you have a job or not, you should still be able to open one up because they always want new clients. Now I've put my profession as a dirt cleaner and they don't make much money. So I'm putting less than 20,000 as my annual income. Annual income is just the money you would receive in the year from your job. And then liquid is basically your cash or money in your checking and savings, things that you could access quickly. Stocks are not considered liquid because you have to sell them and then wait for the money to enter back into your account. So anytime you open a brokerage account of any sort, they're going to ask you FINRA questions. FINRA stands for Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, and they're basically asking you, are you related to anybody who oversees stock brokers or brokerage accounts? Here you're going to enter your banking information. Routing numbers are public knowledge, so you don't need to freak out that that is a real routing number for Bank of America. I used a fake account number. This is me saying I'm going to put 100 down towards my account. Your max right now is 6,000. It can change depending upon the year. So $100 will be sent to your account. Each individual share of VOO which is the stock or the ETF that I recommended purchasing, is at about $300 right now. So every third month you'll have enough money for it, and you'll need to go in and buy a new share of it. If you don't go with Vanguard, that's cool too. Schwab is also another trusted fiduciary. I think Fidelity is a fiduciary, and Vanguard is of course a fiduciary. And if you don't know what a fiduciary is, that means that the company is looking out for your best interest, and they're not just trying to push what they think is right because it's going to maximize their profits. So always when you're investing, seek fiduciaries. And this part is super important. You want to make sure reinvest dividends is clicked. Otherwise, it's just going to send your money to basically a savings account within your Roth IRA, and you don't want that. For compound interest to really take its effect and do its magic, you want to keep reinvesting all the dividends that you get. Remember, dividends are just extra money that companies give you for being a shareholder. But that is essentially it. This is all the final paperwork. It's just summarizing everything that we talked about. You hit submit, you're good to go. The last two tabs that I can't actually do in this demo is e-signing, because that makes everything legit. And then the fifth step is Vanguard getting in contact with you to finalize everything. So whether you go with Vanguard, Schwab, Fidelity, what you're really looking for in your ETF or index fund are these particular stocks. If you have these stocks, and you can search it within a tab called Holdings, or you can just Google search holdings of whatever fund or ETF you're looking at, then this strategy will work. This is showing you what it's going to do over the span of 47 years. So this strategy assumes that the market will return you 10% on your investment each year. Some year you're going to get maybe 14, some year you're going to get 7, some year maybe you'll get negative 12. Overall, the average market return is 10% throughout the years. That's why I put that little caveat in there of always hold your money until you retire. Never ever sell it. There's going to be recessions about every 10 years. Do not freak out. That's the best time to put more money in if you've got it. All right, so you may be thinking, is this a boring way to become a millionaire? Yes, but it's also a safe way. This is for people who just want money when they are retired. I am doing, as you can see with all my different videos that I'm putting out, I'm doing a more aggressive strategy. I'm doing stocks, I'm going to be doing real estate, going to be doing business. All that will get me to my goal a lot faster. This is for people who just like to not have to worry about anything so much, and you don't want to do anything extra. This is who this strategy is for. Can you get will you have better returns if you invest in other stuff? Of course. There's so many strategies you could do to become a millionaire by the time you retire, but this is like, let me do just one thing, a couple clicks each month, and I'm done and I'm set. I didn't even factor in or talk about the fact that as you progress, or as you get older and as you work more years within the company or whoever you're with, you're going to get a pay raise. This is if you just take $100 from the start at 18 and never increase that. Can you increase it? Of course. Do you want to be maxing out your IRA if you can? Of course. But this is like I said, this is like I'm a sloth and all I can do is click. This is like the laziest way to become a millionaire. Parents, share this video with your kids. Friends, share this with other friends. Remember to like, comment below. While I'm grateful for the compound effect, even more so, younger kids today should be grateful for the compound interest effect because it only benefits you. Remember, it's all about time in the market, not trying to time when to get into the market. And that's gonna do it for this episode. And remember to smile because you are beautiful. Peace. Welcome back to another episode, folks.